Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to take a bag of DVDs to a used store to see how much I can get for them. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be bringing. To start with, this is a box set of DVDs, Abbott and Costello Universal Pictures Collection, and they're all in here. The reason I'm getting rid of this one is because I have this on Blu-ray now. All right. We have Death Wish 2, Death Wish 3, Death Wish 4. The reason I'm getting rid of these, they're standard screen. They're not the right aspect ratio. You know, they're not the widescreen variety. So these have never been the right presentations. Plus, I want to get them on Blu-ray. I have the first Death Wish, and I have Death Wish 5 I'm keeping for now. The Odd Couple. Final season, season 4, I'm going backwards here. Season 3, season 2, and season 1. I have these on Blu-ray, so these are DVDs. All right. Okay, sorry to Doc Dacus. This was a gift. I did watch it. It sucked. So I have no need for this. Werewolf of Washington. Never going to see it again. Never want to see it again. Okay, we got First Blood, great movie, but I have a Blu-ray set of all the Rambo films. Okay, Freaks, another great movie, Todd Browning's Freaks. I have this on Blu-ray also. That was an upgrade. And here's a multi-films, Sci-Fi Ultimate Collection. You can see the films that are on there. The films that I want from here, I have on Blu-ray. So a lot of these are going to be upgrades. There's another upgrade I had recently made. Charlton Heston in a Western, Will Penny, pretty good movie. And I upgraded that. We have Diary of the Dead, George Romero. Ditto, I've already upgraded that as well. Okay, two other upgrades. The Wasp Woman, which is a movie I enjoy, and The Giant Gila Monster, which I recently got an upgrade of, and the movie's not too good. But anyway, that's that. Here are, trying to do this with one hand, not easy. Okay, double feature, Day the World Ended and The She Creature. Both of these upgraded to Blu-ray. Here we have, this is a tough one to part with, Rock Icons, The Dick Cavett Show. I don't know. It's got George Harrison on here, Rolling Stones, Stevie Wonder, etc. But I'm going to part with it. This is Columbo, seasons 1 to 4. Blu-ray upgrade I got. So I don't need the DVDs. Okay. Legends of Horror. This was a nice box set with Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Humphrey Bogart, Peter Lorre, Barrymore. All these movies I've gotten on Blu-ray. And these are all the Saw movies. Again, I upgraded these on Blu-ray. I don't know if they're in the right order. Saw 6. Maybe not. Saw 5. Saw 4. And yes, these are good movies, folks. Not for everybody. Saw 3. Saw 2. At least see the first Saw, if nothing else. See Saw, okay? Because it's good. Finally, I have All in the Family, but it's a long story with these. Here's Saw the Final Chapter, which I forgot to add that to the Saw pile. These are some volumes of All in the Family. I've got them already in doubles. This, I don't need 2 sets. Let's see how I do. All right, and I'm here at Book Off, where they also have movies. I bought some used movies here, a few, but I've never tried selling anything, so I'm curious how I'm going to do. Is it going to be a ripoff? I hope not.
Have you sold here before?
No, I never have.
No. I got 4.
Never sold here before.
All right. So to check you in, I'll just need a phone number and ID.
Okay, they put these here.
You can leave it actually on the counter right here.
Okay, I'll leave them here then. Oh, sorry. Okay. So let's see. Well, Kino Lorber is like my favorite company, and they got a bunch of Kino Lorber movies all together here, and I picked out a few, which I'll show you later, to buy. Meanwhile, I have to wait. They said like maybe an hour or more until they go through my movies to see how much they're going to give me. Okay, I'm back. And I forgot to show you that I had sweetened the pot originally by adding a couple of CD sets, because they also deal with used CDs. This is Elvis, the Complete 50s Masters, 5 CDs in here. Nice box set. It's an extra that I have. And I also put this in there, sealed and unopened. This is Elvis, The Other Sides. Sealed collection of Elvis. Nice stuff, right? Well, anyway, all the movies that you saw at the beginning of this video, in addition to these 2 box sets, which I obviously still have, you want to know how I did? Lousy. For everything, I had to wait around an hour. It took them like an hour to help a couple of other customers that were ahead of me, and I was browsing for videos while I was waiting. When they finally tallied it up, they offered me $20.72. You got to be kidding me. You know what I mean? But I understand DVDs aren't worth much, but I've browsed around and I've seen some of their prices. They don't exactly charge 50 cents or $1 for the DVDs. Some of them could be $3, $4, $5 or more, depending if they're rare. You know, they price everything accordingly. But anyhow, I didn't expect to get much, but I expected for all that, including these Elvis discs, to get more than $20. Let me put it that way. So, while I was there, though, it wasn't a total loss. I picked up some movies. Funny, right? I didn't get any money, but, you know, I bought these. I bought The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. These are all Kino Lorber. I love Kino Lorber. My favorite movie company now. I already have this movie on another Blu-ray. I think it was by either MGM, maybe? Something like that. Fox, I don't know. But anyway, hopefully this is kind of an upgrade with more extras. I got Scarface with Paul Muni, all right, and I picked up Sunset Boulevard, classic, and I picked up this movie, which is the only one of the bunch I've never seen, Carol Lombard and Randolph Scott in Supernatural. All Kino Lorber, best company going for my money. It's a boutique label. Anyway, these 4 discs cost me $38 even. Okay, $38. Now, I took all the discs that I didn't sell, all the DVDs that I did not sell, and I brought them to my local record store. My record store gave me $40 for everything. So they doubled it. So because my record store gave me $40, which turned out to be the better deal by far, and I didn't have to wait as long, and that's $40 without the Elvis. Okay, think about that. All right. That kind of paid for these. The $40 of the record store paid for these ones that I bought, so there's $2 left over. So I got 4 discs at a $2 profit. And there it is, folks. I won't be using that place anymore for selling things. I can see what they're about. But I definitely will go there to buy used discs, and sometimes new discs. That's it. Talk soon.